Hello, everyone. This is Joy Driscoll. I'm hoping that you all can hear me. I have a little microphone that has a red line through it, but if you all can hear me, maybe just send me a message and let me know that you can. Okay. Perfect. All right. So I am Joy Driscoll. I work in the Vermont office as the HR manager, operations manager. And I've been with IPP, it'll be 2 years on October 1st. So I'm closing in. I'm 23 months today. So it's really exciting. And I've got to tell you, this has been a really cool place to be because of all this change. It's very exciting. And I'm thrilled today to show you the new UltiPro website. Something I've wanted to do for a long time, and just happened to be that when we did the branding, it was a nice emergence of things. So thank you all for attending today. I hope that you like what you see. There have been a few technical difficulties, as there often are with technology. So a few of the things I'm going to show you aren't working just yet, but I am working on that diligently with the vendor to get things resolved. So what you see on your screen right now is what the UltiPro login screen will look like once I get one of the issues resolved. I'm having trouble right now getting the IPPI logo to disappear from the screen. This is a test screen. That's why it looks so awesome. But this is what you will see when you log in. I also wanted to show you that if you don't happen to recall the login, the login address for this website, if you go out to the allinc.org website, you can scroll down and there is a link to connect to UltiPro right here. So if you're at home and you don't remember what the URL is, you just click here and it'll take you to the login screen. And this is the login screen that we're going to see in production until I get my issues addressed. Doesn't look quite as nice as the other, but we will get there. So I'm going to log in today and just kind of give you a quick overview of what things look like out here. Let me just see if I can remember my test person. Okay, so this is the new Aspire homepage. I really am excited about it. I love personally, I love the colors and I love the simplicity of it. My goal was to try to make things as clean, crisp, and easily understandable as possible. So I hope I've accomplished that for you. I want to point out a couple of things just quickly. As I said earlier, we do have the under construction issues. So one is that login image on the login screen, and then the others, I have a few sections here. These are called quick links that aren't working properly. So when we do this section, I'll explain that a little bit more, but I just wanted to show those things that are not working quite as well as I had planned. The first thing I'm really excited about is this newsfeed banner. So if you've been out here today, you've been able to see that we have all of the activities that happened today. I just kind of had a scroll here letting you know what time something will be happening and who's presenting. My intent is to put daily content out here. So look for that. And if I don't put it out there, and I should have, don't hesitate to reach out and just say, hey, we need some new news. But I thought this was a great way for everyone to see what's happening. And I think particularly for me, from a benefits standpoint, is open enrollment. So be expecting to see lots of reminders around open enrollment time. That's definitely what I'm going to be using. Lose News, that's still here. There is less content out here than there was before. So what I've done to make Lose News a little easier to navigate is I've created a section called the News Archive. And that has all of the prior editions of Lose News from, I think back to 2018 was when the UltiPro portal went live. The link to get to the News Archive is here. That's one of the links that's not working. There is another way to get there. I'll show you that shortly. And then, quickly, the feedback. This is a place where I'd love to hear from you. I know we're going to have some questions as we go through this. I'd really like you to feel free to ask questions, but also don't hesitate to give suggestions, recommendations, anything, not just about UltiPro, but about anything that you're unsure of, because we will be putting together some FAQs that we'll publish on UltiPro. And everyone who reaches out will get a response. It might not be for me, depends on what you're asking about, but we definitely want to hear from you. So this email link is working. That's one thing that's working. Okay, and then just gonna scroll down here to my quick links. So my intent here was to not have you have to navigate to the menu. I just want to point out a couple of things. So if I go to my address, if you want to go and change your address, you can absolutely do that. I don't know if anyone's done that or not, but you simply would go over here to change your address. If you're someone who has a company cell phone, I'd like to just mention that you might want to go and add an alternate phone number there for your work cell and select work cell as the type. We've had just some questions around personal cells and work cells, so I'm getting off track. But I want to point out that this opens in a new window. So when you're on a shared computer, be sure that when you're finished for the day, that you close all of your open windows, because until I can figure out how to get it to open in this same window, it's going to open in a multitude of windows. So if I go look at my contacts, it's again going to open in a new window. So you may have several windows out here that need to be closed when you're finished. Job openings. I want to show this. I don't know if it's going to work for me here because I'm not in Chrome, but job openings will take you to our current job openings at the agency. And you can apply right from here. I know currently it's only working with Chrome. So if you go out as in Internet Explorer and it doesn't work for you, please be sure to go out and try it in Chrome. Yeah, you'll see this little message. But I just wanted to bring that to your attention too. So lots of cool features out here for you to check out. Let me just close some of these. Okay. Again, these are the ones that aren't working properly. Once they start working, you'll be able to click this, go to your timesheet. If anyone uses the UltiPro mobile app, a lot of these features are available there. If you haven't used the UltiPro mobile app, let me know, send me an email, and I will get instructions for you. It's actually really cool. So on payday, if you don't happen to be in the office, you can actually log in from your phone and look at your pay statement. It's really neat. And you can, I think you can submit time off requests out there. I'm not sure. I haven't done that before. But anyway, lots of cool information. So let's go to what I wanted to show you that doesn't work are these two items here. So this news archive is new. If you go to menu, myself, and click news archive, this is where you're going to find all of the older editions of Lou's News. So the first article appears for every year, and I'll be adding to this as we go into 2021 and 2022. If you click more, it'll just give you an overview of all of the content that we've had out here since the beginning of 2020. I'm excited about that just because it keeps the homepage clean. So as things shift off the homepage, I'll be moving them out here. Company info is another one that I kind of reworked a little bit. If you haven't heard about this, this is really exciting. This is our corporate store. So we now have a corporate store where the t-shirts that you're all getting, if you haven't gotten it yet, came from. If there's something else you'd like to purchase, a hat, another shirt, a coffee mug, you can click out here and you can order whatever you want. So this employee has to pay for this, unfortunately, but the prices are reasonable and they're made to order. So when you fill your shopping cart, it'll ask you for payment information when you check out. But I think this is a really cool additional feature too for us. All right, and then I've got updated copies of, employee benefit summaries. We have a new Aspire employee guidebook. We will be asking for you to do a sign off on that at some point in the future. I'm going to wait just a little bit until people get acclimated and we have everyone, comfortable with the new email address and so on, but that will be coming. And then things here that can help you. I know W-4s have been a bit of a challenge since the beginning of this year because the federal form is very complicated. If you need to go out and make a change, use these step-by-step instructions. They may help you. Cash and personal time request is out here. I can put other things out here. So give me your feedback. Let me know what you'd like to see. I'll be more than happy to put it out here for you. Okay, so that's this section. The news archive, these things didn't change. The org charts are still here. They work great if you go in this way. Again, that's one of my links that's not working as well as I'd hoped, and probably won't work now because I just said that it would. Okay, so I'm just gonna go away from that for now. Click the Aspire logo to go back to the home page. And there's also something else I wanted to show you out here that I had forgotten to mention earlier. You may remember that there was a benefits section over here that's no longer showing. If you go down to the quick links section and you click this benefits icon, it will actually take you to a benefits portal that has all of the benefit information you'll need out here. So you can find descriptions of all of our benefits, as well as the documents that you might need. So if you're looking for a summary plan description, all of that is out here. So the nice thing is that this will open in a separate window, so you can be looking at two things at once. But the nice thing is this is kept updated for us by our broker, so I feel comfortable that everything you'll find out here is current and up to date. Benefit enrollment, I wanted to put something out here for new hires. So if you're a manager and you have a new hire and they're not sure what to do as far as enrolling in their benefits, have them come out here. And then the summary is here as well as a guide to help them do their enrollment. If you have a life event, if you get married or you have a baby or you lose your coverage, you can come out here to do what you need to do. You click this link, it will take you to the life event section of UltiPro. I think you'll have to log in a second time, but it will take you there. One of the things I wanted to point out here, though, too quickly, is that there are life events that are qualified for benefit changes. So another thing you'll find out here is what are qualifying life events. There's just so much information, and I want to try to cover it all, and there's just not time. I get a lot of questions from people about COBRA, the cost of COBRA. So if you have a dependent who's aging out, you don't know what the cost is. If you go to this COBRA insurance link, it will tell you, this is 2020 premiums, what the cost is for each of our plans monthly. This is how they bill on a monthly basis. So I just wanted to share that with you. That's something that's new. Calculators, I haven't played with those, but please feel free to go out and check those out. All of our compliance documents you'll find out here as well. So there's a lot here. Just excited to share so much with you, and I've gone fast, and there are many things I would like to share more, but I would really like to hear from you guys. If you have any questions, or if you see something that there's something missing that you'd like to see, please let me know, because this stuff is fun to put together, but I need to know what you're looking for specifically. I know what I wanted to see, but I don't know what you all wanted to see.
Joy, this is Judy. We do have a question. Christy George asked about, is there a Shop Aspire on our website? And I know that I think that's a great idea. We don't have that link on our website yet, but I think maybe we could add that to the footer. To Joy's point, it's a great option for employees, but it's also, you know, for our supporters and sort of people around the agency, you know, a great opportunity to get some branded swag. So that question came from Christy. Great idea, and look into getting that on the footer of our website. And that's the only question that we have for now. If folks have questions, feel free to put them in that Q&A section of the chat.
Yeah, if there's something I didn't cover, or if I went way too fast, don't hesitate to tell me, and I'm happy to cover something again. One thing I can also say that we're working on doing in 2021 is trying to move to all electronic W-2 forms. So if we're successful with that and we stop mailing paper, all you have to do is go out here and click this icon. It'll take you to your W-2, and you can download it, you can print it. If you have, what is it? QuickBooks, or yeah, QuickBooks it links into, TurboTax it links into. This is where you'd go to change your income tax withholdings. The other thing, if you haven't done direct deposit, I would encourage you to do direct deposit, especially when we're, you know, many of us are so remote. It's a great way to not have to go to the bank, especially with, you know, having to wear masks everywhere. So if you don't have direct deposit, feel free to get it set up. And also, if you have questions about how to do that, reach out or check back under this company resources, because I will be putting something out here that talks about how to set up direct deposit. I just haven't had a chance to get them all done, but all those kinds of things will be out here. And if there's something that isn't here that you'd like to see, again, let me know and I will make sure that it gets put out here.
Joy, here's a question. Once all emails change to the new allinc.org, will that change need to be made manually in UltiPro, or will it be an automatic change that happens?
No, that will be automatic. I will be doing those changes as each state gets migrated. So for Vermont, which is the first group tonight, I will be making that change first thing in the morning. So nothing has to happen on your end. That's all taken care of for you.
Awesome, great, that's good to know. And Isaac asked a question about when will email functions switch over, and that was answered in our last IT meeting, but like Joy said, it's every state is going one at a time just so that we can work out kinks. And so we're gonna start with the smallest and move to the biggest. So not sure where that puts Maryland, but certainly over the course of the next several months, email migration will be happening, and everyone will receive lots of communication about this and sort of the implications of that. The tech webinar was recorded, as are all of our webinars today, so we'll make sure that all that information gets out to staff.
Great. I really appreciate everyone logging in to look at this today. I hope that you like what you see. I'm very pleased with it. It's been my life for the last couple of months. So I welcome feedback, good or critical, because we can always make things better, right? We're learning and growing, and every day we're changing. So reach out.
Well, Joy, this was great. I don't see any more questions, but I do want to just say thank you so much for all the work that you've put into not only UltiPro and but all of our benefits and all of the sort of technology pieces that touch employees. You've done an incredible amount of work, and you know, on top of everything else that you're doing. So just want to just give my appreciation to you for all this work.
Thank you. It was fun. My aim to please. I hope you're all pleased.
Okay.
Welcome to Aspire, everybody.
Yeah. Nice work. Okay. Thanks so much, everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks, Joy.
Bye, everyone.